All right, so for this example, I'm gonna show you how I would start to track your intake. For this example, I'm gonna use 117 grams of protein, 52 grams of fat, and 156 grams of carbs. The fiber should you should meet the fiber requirements. In this example, it's gonna be 15 grams, but I'll kind of get into that. So typically, what I'll do is I'll start with like protein needs. So, let's say we do, let's find the Trader Joe's. I like this Trader Joe's ground beef. It's 96.4. Let's find it. Where's it at? Trader Joe's. And I'll have 8 ounces, which is, it ends up being like 42 grams of protein. Let's see. Realistically, I'm gonna change things. Obviously, because I eat a lot more food. So realistically, what I do is I put in. I give 340 grams of veggies to men, and then 255 for women. So this will be for a girl. We'll do 255. So that's gonna basically be all of your veggies right there. And I typically eat this on my last meal. I eat 3 to 4 meals a day, sometimes 2 to 4. The lower my intake is, the less meals I'll have. So let's see where we're at now. 48 grams of protein, fiber 6, carbs 8. Okay, cool. So now that we have that, let's say we do a banana. I'll do your fruit. We'll throw some fruit in there. So you see how I'm really focusing on getting the main things, the vegetables, the fruit. We'll do orange juice for the citrus. Simply orange, 8 ounces. Um, and then I'll add some protein in there as well. So let's say for this meal, let's do some chicken. Let's do 8 ounces. Where are we at now? 95. Okay. So I'm gonna do some oil for some fat. You can do, olive oil, coconut oil, whatever kind of oil you want. Um, let's see. So fat is 52. We're still at 24. So we still need more carbs for sure. So let's do yellow rice. Let's do some yellow rice. How much protein do we have left? Carbs, we still have about 46, something like that. 46 grams. And fat. Let's do. This is like how I normally split all my food too. So I'll kind of show you in a second a little bit more about that. And then let's do some pita bread, because I eat pita bread once a day. So this is 2 pieces of pita bread. It's definitely gonna add some protein, carbs, and fat in there. Sweet. We're getting there. Look, we've already met the 15 grams of fiber. You're already over that, so that's gonna be super beneficial. You're gonna feel really full on this. The macros that I give you, you're gonna feel full. So let's see. What do we have left? Okay, we need 6 grams of protein and 26 grams of carbs. Let's do some peanut butter, whatever you want to do. Obviously, let's see. Oh, before I forget, actually, let's not forget to put some stir fry sauce on the vegetables. Let's see, 32 grams. So 162. Honestly, it's not gonna hurt to go from 156. That's like six grams over. That's not really bad, but let's go exact. Let's go exact. 154. So we still need 5 grams of protein, and then 52, 6, 7, 8 grams. So let's do, where's the chicken? Chicken, we need 8. So let's do 8.5. Let's see what that boosts us to. 114. So we could probably do 9 grams of protein here. 9 ounces, sorry. 9 ounces. 117, perfect. We're 2 grams short on carbs, no biggie. Fat, we need to get to 52. So what I'm going to do is I'll just, I'm going to put the fat here. I know that there's already 28 grams of fat here in just oil, but I'm going to do a teaspoon, 1 teaspoon, because 1 teaspoon of olive oil is 5 grams. Whoa. We're going to do 1 teaspoon. It's technically 5 grams. It should be 5. I don't know why it says 4.7 there, but whatever. So now we're, you're pretty much where you want to be at. So 117 with 54. Look, you're at 18 grams. And that's how I set everything up. Technically, you want to put in like your vegetables, your fruit, and then your meat, and kind of add the fat and carbs around that. Obviously, this meal right here can be cut into two meals, right? So you can cook everything. This is 2.5 tablespoons of olive oil. You can cook you can cook the chicken. You can cook the 9 ounces of chicken, weigh it raw, then season it, cook it. And then you can cook your stir fry sauce with, sometimes I'll blend the olive oil and stir fry sauce together to make more sauce. And then I will steam like broccoli and carrots. And then I'll dump everything on top of the carrots. So let's say you were to eat this for 4 days straight. You want to cook 8 times 4 is, what is that? 8, 16, 24 is 32. 30, you would cook 32 ounces of ground beef. The bananas, you don't have to, meal prep. Obviously, you're gonna have 100 grams a day of bananas, so that's like one pretty decently sized banana. You'll have the pita bread. You obviously don't need to meal prep that. You'll have 8 ounces of OJ. Then here you would multiply 255 times 4, and you would cook that much broccoli and carrots. You would get 2.5 tablespoons of olive oil. That means you would, have what? 5. You would multiply that by 4, obviously, and you would add that in. Then your stir fry sauce. Multiply 6 tablespoons. This is like not 100% correct. So you're gonna want to like, do. I guess it's like 1 gram off, no big deal. But you would do, let's say it was just 6 tablespoons. Read the label, make sure it's right. But then you would do 6 times 4, so you do 24 tablespoons of the stir fry sauce. You can blend it with the olive oil, and then divide your broccoli and carrot meal. 9 times 4, that's what, 36. So you'd cook 36 ounces of chicken. And then you would divide this. You could make this meal for 2 meals for your meals like 3 and 4. So then when you cook all this food and divide it, you would have meals 3 and 4 times 4. So you would technically have like 8 Tupperwares of food, and then they're all like divided as equally as possible after you cook it. And then you would have 2 of those meals every day. Your lunch could just be orange juice, and then your breakfast, this is obviously an example, so I would definitely, see what works for you, and make that fit into your intake. But, rule of thumb is start with your like start with some protein, add in your vegetables. Like if anything, add in your vegetables first, your fruit, and then start adding protein and oil around that so that you can meet those numbers here. You don't need to pay $10 a month for your MyFitnessPal, but if you want to, you can, because it will tell you, like for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, it'll tell you the macros and how much you have left on this screen, which is really cool if you're beginning. So then you would cook all this food for 4 days, split it up, and then every fourth, fifth day you would cook again. Super easy, keep it simple, and that's pretty much how you're gonna do everything, and then log everything into like once a week you can log all 7 days of your macros from MyFitnessPal into your Excel sheet. And then don't forget your sodium would be down here as well, which I want that as well in your log. So that's it.